Alright. Rating games. I'm actually gonna talk now because I'm really sick of shit teammates, so I thought I'd go over how game went and people could learn from that. So got one more heavy and they got one more tank destroyer. Depending on what kind of tank destroyer it is, it could be annoying. Because they could be on that on the ridge over here on the left. And actually on this map you should have a tank destroyer on that ridge. Our tank destroyer is the WoT Tiger, which is bottom tier and isn't really a camping tank destroyer, so it's bad on us. On this map, you definitely should have the mediums spotting over there and the heavies spotting over here. Watch out for the tank destroyers that could be potentially on the ridge over there on the left over here. Watch out for crossfires from the other side, mediums. Heavy tanks with good armor should be sitting around here. If you're looking at an AMX, the French heavy tank, you should be going with mediums.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oof, got a lucky bounce there on the T30. That's not as lucky. It's bottom tier. Missed a shot there. Yeah, it's the Super Conqueror. It's not the best gun ever. It does its job. I don't know what the carrier got shot from. Maybe the T30. It's good for me that their tank destroyers aren't on the bridge. Well, the E4 isn't a camp tank either. Just trying to spot them up. There's nobody in the back. Our mediums have complete control of the hill over there, which is good. Yeah. Nothing much the WoT Tiger can do except front line, I guess. I haven't really played the WoT Tiger, but I don't think it's got a really, good gun. It's probably not a Leopard level gun. Yeah, I bounced there, but our ML picked up the kill, which is good. Not to take a 600 shot in my face.
We didn't penetrate their
Trolling. Should have shot premium. Shouldn't be bouncing on bottom tier tanks.
Nice shot.
Pick up a kill there. ML should have saved the shot and only confirmed if I missed. That was kind of greedy of him.
Nice shot.
Didn't see the 100 there, 700 damage. This is what you should not do. I should be back up here, and that's, I believe, where I'm going. The T30 is still in the city town over there. Marvin has shots on me. Yeah, there we go. Take a shot with the T30. I think I picked up a kill on the 100. I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe I picked up a kill on it. Yeah, there we go. Trying to back my way out from the T30. It's line of fire. Yeah, these mediums is what you shouldn't be doing, which is, I'm not surprised because we're we're what 3,300 ratings on average. So this is like low gold. So we probably have plenty of silver players here. So the mediums were just camping here. They should be spotting up the T30 and finishing off the T30 so that we can push up on the heavies. There, T30 spotted. Alright, I back up. So I'm afraid he was going to rush me, but no. He tries to circle around our Emil, I think. Yeah. Fails. There we go. Caro picks up T30, E100 picks up Chief. This game ended up being way closer than I would like, even after having won the hill, the church, whatever, what you want to call it. Our mediums, it was, well, they had a Sheridan, right? So it's kind of hard for them to play around that. The Sheridan can't exactly go in there and brawl like a medium. So our medium tanks both could have held the tower really well. So for a game that started really well, it ended up being closer than I would like. See, look, our AMX50B heavy tank. He should have definitely went medium side. Then he could have at least, you know, tried to spot up some tanks or annoy them, crossfire, or just, you know, being there and then they're like, oh shit, there's an AMX50B. There's a heavy tank there that could dump 1,200 damage into me if I'm not careful. So they can't peek around and be, you know, really aggressive on me. They try to push me, and our AMX was on the tower, could have gotten free shots, right? So I would have been safer. You see? That's why he's bronze. That's why he's not winning that much. That's why he's not doing that much damage. You should be going where your tank does the best. Well, of course, it depends on your map and the team comp. But in general, for that map, where the best to do is to split up, because if you do spot up your enemy team full sending into the tower, your mediums and lights are usually fast enough to, you know, go from town and get down here. And your heavies have time, and heavies and tank destroyers have time to get in free shots before you have to, you know, go up close and personal and brawl. So for an 8,000 battles, right, and a tier 10 heavy tank playing ratings, you should not be getting bronze. You should be doing better. Our mediums, right? He's not placed, right? The Progetto, he's barely clearing 50% win rate with 20k battles. This should not be happening. He's playing tier 10 in a medium tank, right? And he did 2k. Well, I guess that was okay, but he's averaging 1.4k, which should not be the case. He should be doing better. If he spotted up, if he spotted up the T30, and, you know, kept in mind that the T30 is really slow. He's got one shot. Let's be generous and give it a 700 damage shot, and then he can't do anything anymore. He's out of the fight for 16 seconds, in which you could be dumping 1,200 damage into his ass, and he can't even turn around in time. You could be doing the circle of death. T30 was alone in town. That's what Progetto should have been doing, right? Same for the Caro. Well, the Caro was probably, you know, wanting to farm damage and shit, so he didn't spot. But this is what, like, if you want to do that in a casual game and you don't care if you win in the casual game, I can get it, fine, all right. But, like, come on, 60k battles, you're in ratings, you average 1.7k damage, you should be a good player. You should not have been making this game as close as it was. Okay, it was uncomfortable. We didn't have to. I didn't have to. I shouldn't have had to focus that hard and try that much. Like our heavy tanks, like E100, ML2, and me, we were doing fine. We were doing fine. And the Yak Tiger being barely clearing silver. He's in a bottom tier frontline tank destroyer. Well, I can understand him not doing too well. So yeah, I think the most important, the guys who let me down the most in this on this team in this fight were our medium tanks, the Progetto and the Caro. If they cleared the T-30, we could have finished this fight a minute and 30 seconds ago, maybe even 2 minutes ago, right? Didn't need to have go this hard, and they probably could have picked up much more damage than if they just sat around trying to hit crossfires that did not exist anymore because we were at an advantage. Of course, the enemy team will pull back. Better to just push. We had numbers advantage, we have HP advantage, we have numerical advantage. Advantage on the number of guns we have. You should be pushing, you shouldn't be camping. Alright? Keep that in mind.